Hi there, and just an update on the Tokoroa International Model Park Initiative. Thanks for all the many pledges and emails and things that have come in to support this concept of turning the Tokoroa airfield into a world-class attraction for model flyers. And of course, we can always do with more, so if you haven't pledged, if you know someone who hasn't pledged and could pledge, then get onto them, get them in, because I'd like to get this all together very early in the new year, take it to the council. Now, I've had a visit from the council CEO and the asset manager who's responsible for the airfield and their communications officer. They've obviously seen the potential in this idea. They've come and had a bit of a chat with me. They've got some concerns surrounding safety and liability. You know, typical bureaucrats, they want to cover their asses on this one, or if you live in America, they want to cover their asses, which is fair enough. So I have been asked to do a complete business plan for the International Model Park. Now, that's a hell of a lot of work. And remember, I don't get a penny out of this. So I've been spending a lot of time over Christmas, and I'll be spending more time between now and New Year getting all the paperwork done so I can present them with a business plan that shows all the benefits and all the spin-offs and the way that it enhances the opportunities for the community and brings people into the district. So all the things I talked about in my original video, I've got to put it in paper. And then I've got to do the numbers, got to crunch the numbers, because again, bureaucrats like numbers. They like to be able to, look at rows and rows of figures and see how much things are going to cost and how much return there is and all that sort of stuff. So I've got to do a lot of work. There's many hours of work left, but hey, it should be worth it. I mean, so far, with only a few exceptions, this proposal has had a resounding support locally and internationally. The only people I've heard have been not too keen at the moment are the local club. And that's understandable. I mean, they don't want to. This is a wonderful resource. Why would they want to share it with anybody else? I don't know. But apparently they're not that keen on the idea of the Tokoroa International Model Park. For whatever reason, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, everyone is entitled to their point of view and their own perspective. And I gather, I've been speaking to the local pilots here, they're all, bar one, very keen on the idea. The interesting irony is that the guy who's not keen is the guy that initially suggested deregistering the airfield. Go figure. Anyway, the other pilots are keen as beans. They're really happy to work in with the whole idea, and to, because it doesn't compromise their freedoms, doesn't compromise their rights, but it does have the potential to reduce the costs that everybody pays to use this facility. So there you go. As I said, if you were thinking of pledging and you haven't, get in and do it now. If you know people who could be interested in pledging, get a hold of them, point them at the video, the original video, and tell them, hey, look, go and support this. It's really important. And if there's a commercial sponsor out there that would like to get involved, maybe they get naming rights, I don't know. If we can get some more muscle behind this proposal, it would be really great, because as I say, the bureaucrats, they want to see the numbers, they want to crunch the numbers, and I've got to put them all in a increasingly thick document which sells this idea to them. But obviously, the fact that they come out and spent an hour out here talking to me about it means they're definitely interested. And that's a good sign. So there you go. Just a brief update on the status quo of the Tokoroa International Model Park. Thank you, and I look forward to receiving your continued support. Bye for now.